Yo guys, what's up? Welcome to the 18th episode of the Community Proud podcast. I believe this is the 18th. It's just me, Abe, here for the intro today because Dustin is busy. We just finished an episode with Urbieta, and honestly, it was it's a fun one to watch. Go check him out, Mark, at Shark on Instagram, at MMMSHARK on Instagram. Go check him out. He does skate videos. He works at Flowline. He talks about what he wants for his future, what he's doing to promote and get to where he wants to be. He knows what he wants, and that's not something a lot of people can say. So that just made this podcast even better. And we are doing a special giveaway since we hit 150 followers on our Instagram. Go check it out. Go follow us. Go get involved with the giveaway. It's a collab with Lauren Farrar for a free custom pair of shoes. It's so sick. I wish I could be a part of the giveaway. But without further ado, you could check us out at Community Proud Podcast. You can follow Dustin at DALLEN2199. You can follow myself at _Abe.Jacobs. Hope you guys enjoy this episode.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? Welcome to the podcast.
Happy to be here.
How was your day so far?
So far, it's been really slow, but I've been relaxed.
That was good, man.
Really cool.
It's awesome. So, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am, full name?
Yeah, go ahead. Full name, nickname.
I'm Mark Urbieta. You can call me Marky or Shark.
Okay, awesome. And what are you doing right now? What are you doing in life?
In life, at the moment, I am working at Flowline Sports, new skate shop here in Lemoore. Shout out. Skating a lot, trying to get clips for the homeboys company called Urbieta. Shout out to that too. And really, that's mainly what I've been doing lately. So yeah.
Awesome. So, just to take you through a little bit, like I did the other day when I saw you, I'm gonna go over a little bit of your background, where you grew up, how it was growing up, influences and everything like that. And then we'll get into a little bit more in detail what you're doing right now as far as skating goes. And we'll turn it back to the audience at the end if they wanna go into skating, some of the things that you can give back to them and some of the trial and tribulations that you've gone through as well. So yeah, let's take it back from the beginning. Where were you born? What was it like growing up?
I was born in Hanford, California, lived there for about 2 years, then moved here to Lemoore, California, where we are right now. So I guess you could say, like, here in Lemoore, it was really, I guess you could say it wasn't really active. Wasn't a lot to do, but as a kid, you find anything you could do.
Yeah.
Anything that seems fun. I don't know, I was really into toys, really into like video games. I had like a PlayStation, the old one, like a little Nintendo 64, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I did that for a long time, and then like really got into skating at a young age too. Like at 4 years old, I think like I picked up a board. My dad like found a board on somebody's yard. He's like, here, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, you can try this out. And started picking up on skating. I was just a young kid going to school. I don't know, I guess you could say I was just your ordinary active kid.
Yeah, so you went to Lemoore High?
Yes, I did go to Lemoore High.
Okay, and how old are you now?
I'm 18 now.
18 now?
Yeah, I just turned 18 a couple months ago.
Okay, so have you been skating ever since you were 4, you would say?
I would say on and off. So like when I was 4, I started, and then there'd be like years where I would take a break and do like sports. I would do t-ball, baseball. Then I would go back to skating, and then like the next year I wouldn't skate and I would go to soccer. Same again, like take a year off, tried out football, it wasn't my thing. Did that, then went back to skating, tried out basketball, did that for like a year or two. Went back to soccer, and then like once I got to like the middle school age, like I was in middle school, like 11 years old, I really like got into skating again.
Okay.
Yeah.
And from there, is it where it started taking off a little bit more for you?
Yeah, so basically before middle school, I was young, getting into trouble, to be honest. I'm not gonna say like I had like a bad childhood, I just got caught up doing a lot of the stuff that you wouldn't see a 10-year-old supposed to be doing, 11-year-old, you know. I just got influenced by some people, just older people who weren't my age. And then, you know, like one day I was just gonna go hang out with those people, came to the skate park, and then like for some reason, like this kid, shout out Ricardo, that's his name, Ricardo, call him Rick.
Shout out.
I just saw him skateboarding flat ground here at the skate park, and I was just like, hey, trying to play skate, because like I already had that skateboarding history. Like I already knew, like I had a couple tricks down, didn't take it seriously, but wanted to do it. And he was like, yeah, we could play. So like me and him shared a board and played. And then for some reason, like right after that game of skate, I was like, dude, like what am I doing? Like I want to skate. And then that same week, I went, some kid shot me a free spare. And then I was like, well, I need to go get trucks and wheels. There was only like one skate shop open here in Lemoore. It was called Captivate. And I went to go pick up some trucks, wheels, and bearings. And from then on, I was just thinking like, oh, I'm gonna continue to skate for a long time. That was the thing. I started hanging out there a lot and making friends there. Yeah. That's just how it's been since middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so for the people that are brand new at this, like myself and maybe some other viewers that are watching this, what is skate? Like when you said you were playing some skate?
Skate. Yeah, it's a game.
Like pig?
It's like, okay, it's like horse. Yeah, like horse in basketball. So you know how in horse, like you and the same person would shoot from the same area. So like if you shot from a 3-point line, I have to do the same thing. Yeah. So kind of like the same rules. So if someone does, I don't know, like a simple trick, a kickflip. If someone does a kickflip, I have to copy that. Yeah. But there's also rules like you do it kind of sketchy, you got to go and redo it. Stuff like that. Like we followed the rules of this. It's more of like an indoor skate park. It's called the Barracks. They have like a YouTube channel, they have an Instagram, all that. They have like, we call it the Barracks rules when we play skate. So like, exactly, like you do a trick sketch, you gotta redo it. But if you're on defense, you have to do the trick, you get a bigger margin for error. So you get a little more chances, but basically that's what skate is.
Okay, cool. All right, so are there any other games that you guys like to play?
Really, no. Really, that's the only game. I guess like there's skate on flat ground, I guess, and I guess you can say there's another version. We call it park skate. So instead of just skating flat ground and copying tricks, it's like we're copying tricks still, but doing out obstacles, and that's called park skate. Okay. So there's not really games, I wouldn't say. I mean, I guess there's like how would I say? Like, man, I'm getting caught up. What is it called? I don't know, but let's say like racing and stuff like that, like racing around the park, pumping around the park. But there's not many games. It's just like 1 or 2. Okay. So yeah, that's about it of the games of skateboarding.
Okay, awesome. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I do. I have one brother. He's in middle school right now, about to be a freshman. He's 12 years old. I have a little sister. She first grade. And I have 2 older sisters that I don't really talk to, but they're still there.
Okay. And what is little brother doing?
Little brother, dude, I try to get him out and about, but he just sits at home, plays a lot of video games.
Got it.
That's about it. That's him right there. Yeah. So that's all. It's my little brother. He just plays a lot of video games, stay home, and plays with dogs. He's a little indoor person.
There you go. What about Pops? What is he up to?
Pops, don't talk to him.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll take a pause here for a second.
No, that's good.
I gotta refocus sometimes.
Go ahead.
I haven't done this in a while either. Okay. So let's talk about little brother a little bit more. So you said you would like to get him out more?
I want it. Yeah, try. I think it was like a couple years ago. Like I was really trying to push him. Like, dude, get on a skateboard. Yeah. It's like, no. Like I want to go play Call of Duty. Yeah. Like, come on, man. Like get on the valve. But he did sports too. You know, he tried out baseball and stuff like that. I mean, I guess it wasn't for him. He wasn't really liking it, but not that he was bad at it, but he just wasn't really interested in the sports and stuff like that. He's always been an indoor person. I guess he is 5 years younger than me, I guess I'd say. And me and him, like we acted like we were the same age, I swear. Like I was low-key kind of mean to him when I was younger, but then I kind of got older. I was like, yeah, I'll just start leaving him alone. Yeah. But yeah.
So what are some of the things that you faced kind of taking that older brother role for being a role model for him?
being a role model, I feel like I mean, I still can do more, but I feel like try to keep him out of trouble. I mean, I don't really try to show him much of internet, but he has a phone now, so he sees everything. But I do try to tell him, like, you know, like there's things that you shouldn't be doing. Stay away from these type of things, or maybe you should go out and do this, or you should try this. Try to put him on some music, you know, like music I listen to. But he has his own little style of music. Yeah, I just try to basically, to keep it simple, just try to keep him out of trouble. And I mean, if he likes to be an indoor person, that's fine with me. It's better than him being out and doing like something kind of dumb.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, Lemoore is a small place, but there's a lot of stuff that can still go on just outside of the home.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it is a small town, it's pretty calm, but there are things that go on under the shadows that you don't know about.
Yeah, for sure. And so, how was it being in school? Being, I guess you can say, were you like one of the skater kids in school?
Yeah, people knew me for that. It's funny. Every day, someone mentioned it, like, yo, what's up, man? Do a kickflip. I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, we're in the cafeteria. You think you're funny? But I mean, I wasn't really offended. I mean, I found it funny, but it was just like got old. But I didn't care. I mean, some people would compliment me on some of the stuff because I do make videos on Instagram, and people would like it, or the next day they'd be like, bro, that was a cool video you put out. I was like, oh, thank you. You know, like people really just knew me as a skater kid. Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't say popular, but I guess I was really known for that as, like, I was just one of those people you knew because I was just one of those local kids that skate. So so it was cool. School was cool. Hung out with the skater kids. Those are like really my friends. Like, those are the people I hung out with. Middle of high school kind of grew out of like hanging out a lot of skaters. I don't know, people kind of just, you know, went their own separate ways. I found other people I hung out with. And now, like, I mean, I do hang out with those same kids at the skate park, but I don't like hang out with them outside of the skate park a lot anymore. I have my little group of friends, but I do go out and skate with a lot of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So were there any other, I know you've mentioned other sports, but was there any connection to any other sports that you had as much as you do with skating?
It would either be like with baseball. I don't know, I really liked it. I did make friends there too, like on my teams and stuff like that. Some of them carried on to be skaters like me, but yeah, that and soccer. Soccer too, like I really took a good interest in it. Just skating took over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like there's not much to say about soccer and the sports I played because I mean, I was interested, I did do it for a while, but not as much as
No one kept your attention as long as.
Yeah, like I mean, with soccer actually, with soccer, do you know who Cristiano Ronaldo is?
Yeah.
He's a really famous soccer player. Dude, I wanted to be him. Like I wanted to be like the young him. And I guess you could say like that was a big connection. Like I really was interested in wanting to become a pro soccer player. But that only carried on for like not even a year.
Yeah.
I kind of got over it. But yeah, so I would say soccer and baseball had a big impact.
Is there anything that you took away from any other sport that you can relate to what you do in skating now?
I don't think so. Physically, like, just working out.
Yeah.
I had stamina.
Anything that you like really learned, like out on the field or out on the court for basketball?
Teamwork is a freaking big key, dude. People don't like when you try to do everything by yourself. I mean, I get that like you are really talented and maybe you can go shoot a shot by yourself. You don't need anybody but do. Like, work with your team. You know what I mean? Like, that's a big key in winning games and the celebration and stuff like that. Don't be a hogger. You know, that's something I learned. Is just don't hog. Yeah, and just try to practice like you play. Even actually, practice the way you practice. Try to play better than you practice. So, there's that.
Okay. And how does that translate out on the cement?
Same thing. I feel like when it comes down to me just skating on the regular and going to the skate park, I take that, and when it comes down to competitions and filming for like a part or something, I do the same thing. Like I will practice a trick at the skate park. I'll probably constantly do it for hours or maybe even days, and then when I go out and I go do it on, I don't know, an obstacle out on the streets, it's easier because I actually did it beforehand. So stuff like that. I mean, there's not really a lot of teamwork when it comes to skating. because it's kind of an individual thing, but you do have your friends who do hype you up and want to see you do those things.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess you could say that kind of like connects in a way.
Okay. And so I want to talk a little bit about social media, and I guess is your main thing Instagram and YouTube?
I would say Instagram. I post a lot on there. That's where all my videos go mainly. YouTube, I do have a YouTube channel, but I only have like 1 or 2 videos on there. It's not really serious to me.
Got it.
Yeah. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
So your goal would be to say build your Instagram audience then, right? On just being just related to social media.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes, because like it is cool to have I guess it's cool to have a good following, like a good number of followers. People who know who you are, it gets you out there. People talk about you, or people like to share your posts. Because nowadays you can go and watch a video and you can share it, and then people start finding out about you and start liking your stuff, and people talk about it. But I don't think that Instagram videos, well, in a skate way, like I see a lot of people take Instagram a little too serious. I think it's more of like having fun and posting like a fun video. I mean, YouTube is cool too. I think that's where I would really want like my big audience, and I would want people to watch my videos. Not like in a YouTuber way, but like just like that's where I want like people watching me.
Yeah.
But I don't have a lot of videos at the moment for people to do that.
Got it.
But yeah, Instagram is a big social media that does get your name out there. It's just a good platform for a lot of stuff. So Instagram is a big platform, but don't take it too serious, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting that you say that, because a lot of times I even get caught up in it as well with myself. I get caught up in not having as much fun, but the goal in mind is just get as many people as possible, which to me, I have to learn, and I have been learning a little bit, that's not really the goal. The goal is just to like post what you're doing, just have fun with it.
Exactly.
People will naturally like you if you're doing what you love to do. And I feel like just looking at your Instagram page, you have a good following on there. And just like you're saying now, you don't do it necessarily for the follows, but you're just having fun. You're just posting what you like to post.
Yes, like exactly what you said. You say you get caught up into, what was it again? Taking it seriously.
Oh yeah, getting caught up in like taking it too serious.
Yeah, getting caught up. Like I mean, not saying that it's bad. It's not bad, but yeah, I guess some people do get caught up and like they get stressed out on like what they're posting and stuff, and like they do it for the people. But I mean, I could say like posting a video or posting a picture. Like yeah, it's cool. Like I do put it out there for people to see, but I don't reach out for people to come look at me. Like I don't want to be like, go watch my video, like go watch it. No, like I put it out. If you see it, you see it. You like it. But other than that, like I just posted because I just want it there. I just want it on my page. Like I want people to see that's who I am. Yeah.
That's awesome. A lot of people could like learn from just that right there.
Yeah, I see it a lot in the kids here. I mean, I'm not saying that the kids here do take it too seriously, but I see it all over like Instagram, like people have this, how do I say, they have like this, they want to give out like this image of being like an Instagram star skater, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool, I get like that, that's like a start and stuff like that, but I just don't think Instagram videos are meant to take that, or Instagram is meant to be taken that serious, It's just a social media. It's just social media,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool that you say that.
Yeah, it's my outlook on it,
Yeah, that's cool.
Somebody could think different, but that's just me.
No, and I honestly think that you have the correct mentality about social media, that it is supposed to be a platform just for fun, like you said.
Yes.
But a lot of people, and it's okay to like turn it into businesses and stuff like that. The people got to do whatever they got to do.
Yeah.
But a lot of feelings also get hurt when shit doesn't turn out right for them.
Exactly.
Online.
You said that perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that was a good one.
That was really good. Honestly, like I felt like that subject was a good one to talk about.
Yeah. So my next question after that was gonna be, do you ever get any of the homies together, whoever you skate with, to help promote each other? But with you being not as concerned as that, does that ever happen?
So like, I do have people out in the skate park I do talk to, and I see their videos. So, I personally, like, I would say, like, I do promote their stuff. Like, I would see a video I really like, and I'll go, like, put it on my story, because you can do that now.
Yeah.
You know, you can just click on it and go watch their video. Like,
Yeah.
I guess you could say that's as far as I go as promoting, because if, you know, they're my friend, or they don't even have to be my friend. It could be someone I don't really know that well, but I really like their videos.
Yeah.
I'll go and post it on my story for other people who are here who don't know who they are to go watch them. But as promoting, I guess you could say that that's my way of promoting them.
Yeah.
I don't really go out and be like, dude, go watch this guy, like, you know, but like, I mean, that is generous to do. It's a good thing to do, but I just don't see it as that serious, you know? But I do go share their stuff. I think it's tight to do that.
Yeah, for sure. It is. Damn, I forgot my next question. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Good thing is that we can edit this, so I can take as long as I want.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Okay, so let's talk about some of your goals now. I mean, what's your ultimate goal, just related to skating, or is it even gonna be all about skating in the end?
As a kid, I always thought, like, dude, I want to be a professional skateboarder, you know? Like, that's a lot of people's goals to skate. Like, I want to be pro. But I got older, and I think, like, that's not really my main goal. Like, it'd be cool to be pro. Like, if it comes, it comes. Like, I won't, like, block it out. But that's not really the main goal, because, you know, nowadays it's really unlikely. Like, skating's taking a big toll. Like, there's levels to it now. Like, it just gets better and better. I feel like my main goal is to just, I don't know, in a general way, just to be successful in life. I don't know, just maybe open up a skate shop of my own, you know, and just kind of that be like something I can carry on for a long time. I don't just know that I'm in a comfortable place, have like a little family, and just know that I'm doing well in life. That's like a big goal for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just maybe give more out to the people, my community, as it being more, you know, just kind of like later in life I can give something to my own community, my town, my home. So that would be my goal.
Okay. So do you always see, or do you always, when you look in the future, you always see like skating some way impacting your life?
Yes, always. Like, it's always going to be there, like whether I'm doing it or there's something in what I'm doing that has something related to it. Whether it be skating, having a brand, having a skate shop, or like having a business where I promote it. I don't know, anything. Like, I do see skateboarding being my future.
Okay, that's awesome. Let me think of a few more. So, how long have you been skating for? Besides, oh, I already asked that. Hold on. Let me think. Okay, let's talk about you working here a little bit.
Okay.
So this opened like a year ago?
So Tim, my boss.
Yeah, shout out to Tim. He was on episode 12.
Tim, you know who he is.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know too much, but from what I've learned and what he's told me, he had the key since last year, September maybe. This place wasn't really open. It was kind of just like, you can come look at it. Maybe if you want a shirt, you can grab one, buy one, stuff like that. He had a little competition back in the winter, but like I said, the store wasn't really open. It was just like, you know, a little place you can come see. But really, back in March is when he hired me, and that's when I started working here. And then in April, we had a real grand opening, and that's when we really started taking this place to a whole other level. Like, we changed it all around. Like, we got new stuff, new product. And that's when it started taking off, you know? Like, people know about this place now. Maybe it's not like a big skate shop and anything, because it's only local. We only have one of these things. Like, it's only it's one of one. But it has been like it's been a blast working here lately.
That's awesome. I mean, I've seen you a few times in here already. It seems like you're just chilling when you're in here,
like,
man.
I mean,
you love it, man.
Exactly, I do love it, because I'm grateful. Like, you know, I'd rather be working here than like, I mean, no offense on anybody working at McDonald's, but I just wouldn't want to be in that position, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No offense. I'm just saying, like, I'd just rather be here, something I like doing, than, you know, being like, man, I hate going to work, you know what I mean?
I mean, you're a skater in a skate shop. What more could you ask for
Yeah,
right
you know
now,
what I mean?
honestly?
Like, I'm so grateful. Exactly.
For sure. So how did you ended up with this job? Did you know him already?
No, not really. I knew Tim. He seen me at the comp when he had the competition back in the wintertime. I think he knew about me. I didn't really know about him. But also there was this guy I had like connections to Him and Tim are really good friends. And he kind of just hit me up one day and was like, yo, like, you want a job? Like when this place was actually getting like serious, and I was just like, yeah, like I wouldn't think like someone would ask me to work for them instead of me going to be like, can I work for you? You know what I mean? So that's kind of how it came about, was like I got asked to work here.
Okay.
And I was so down for it. Like it was a skate shop, I'm a skater, like of course I'm down.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
How'd that make you feel getting like that? Was it a text or a call?
It was a text, but basically like one day I woke up and I was just, I had like my phone vibrated a couple times. I was like, oh, like why is he hitting me up? Because I usually hit him up.
Yeah.
And I went to go, he's like, you want a job? And I was like, yeah. But he didn't tell me what the job was. And he was like, I was like, so like, where am I gonna work? He was like, just go to Flowline. Go to Flowline tomorrow, be there by like 5. And I was like, oh shit, like for sure. He was like, yeah, Tim's gonna talk to you and like we're most likely gonna hire you. Just, you gotta go talk to him, have like a little interview. And I was like, all right, cool. And the next day, like I was basically hired that same day.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that's how it all went about, working here.
That's awesome. So when you said earlier that you wanted to eventually maybe open up your own brand or own a skate shop one day, what are some of the things that you've learned from here so far that you can translate to over there?
You gotta be patient, to be honest. Like I feel like it doesn't just come overnight. Like, like this shop, like it wasn't a big shop when it first opened. Like I see that Tim thought it was gonna take off maybe probably back last year. I mean, I don't really know his intentions on what it was supposed to be, but really you do gotta have patience when it comes down to having a business or having a brand, because you know, like it can really stress you out when you're not making sales or people are not knowing about you, but it all comes with time.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta take time, you gotta build your brand, you gotta build your support, like people support you, like it gets bigger and bigger, you know, but not every day is gonna be the same. So like you can be having a good week last week and then this week it can be a little slower, but that's just the way it is, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like a fast food place, like not everybody's gonna be there every single day getting food. It's like, it's a place where you come and visit and you just gotta wait on it.
Yeah.
That's one thing I learned is patience. That's one key.
Ever since you started working here, have you seen, what kind of impact have you seen? Hold on, we'll wait. Yeah.
Taylor. Is that door open, Jesse, over there? Oh, no.
Hey, what's up? Oh,
You're
all
all good,
good.
Taylor. What's up?
Hey, the good thing is we got a great editor, so we can edit this however we want, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah. Oh, Casey came to, she wanted to let you know you were, or she came by. Casey? The one with that old school car?
Oh, she came by? Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool. She see it? No. Okay.
But yeah, she just came in, asked if you were here, and then left. It is open.
All right, whenever you're ready.
All right, cool. So ever since you started working here, what kind of impact have you seen just by this shop being open right across the street from the skate park?
Impact as in the shop being impacted, or me?
On the community?
On the community. I think it's a good impact, that's positive. A lot of kids, how do I say, they love it. Well, I don't know their opinions fully, but I know that they like coming here and they like visiting me, or they like just coming and chilling, and they know that they have somewhere to come, you know, when it rains or when it's super cold. They can come and just chill, watch a skate video, come sit down. Even parents and their kids, like it's somewhere to come bring their kids just to even look at the boards, you know, because some kids like looking at just graphics. Like they don't care about skating, they just want to see the stuff.
Yeah, it's cool.
I would say that if anything, like it's a good thing on the community. Like it was such a good thing to have this place open up.
Yeah, for sure. I just remember talking to Tim about it, you know, a few weeks ago when he was talking on our episode, and just I mean, that guy's got a huge passion for the community, man.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, he walks around with like, every day he's got like a purpose, something going towards the community too. And I just feel like with this shop opening up, it's just like a huge step in that direction of whatever his goals are for the community.
Yeah, definitely. Like I feel like he does do a lot for the community, you know, like what other skate shop here in the Valley has like pros coming every other month in 1 year, you know what I mean? Like he does that only for he does it for the kids, you know, it brings the kids in and come look at the pros, they'd be like, wow, like they're really here. Like, you know, like what pros want to come to Lemoore, California? It's such a small town. Like, and for them to do that, take time out of their day, out of their week to come and just visit and see people and just say hi. It's like, it's great.
Yeah, man.
That's something that like you really need is like an inspiration, motivation.
What kind of impact do you think on a young skater like that, do you think that would have?
Seeing like pros or
Yeah.
stuff like that, dude, it makes them think like, wow, these people are really real and they really came to come see us. It's like, it's honestly, I wouldn't say life-changing, but I mean, depending on who you are, like it could be life-changing. You're like, wow, I really just saw someone who's famous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like someone who you only see in videos and pictures in front of you.
Yeah.
It's great. It's crazy, to be honest. Like that's how I was when I first seen my first pro.
Yeah. That's
So
awesome,
tight.
man. Yeah, who was the first pro that you met?
The first pro I met, so there was pros here. I missed out on it a long time ago. They were here. I missed out on that day, but it was actually one of my favorite pros. It was so crazy. In Fresno, they had a comp for another skate shop that opened up. Sadly, they closed down. Sorry to hear about that. Not too long ago. But they had an opening, and then they had a competition the same day, or it was a demo. A demo. So they had this team called the Etnies team, and it's a little shoe brand and stuff like that. But I was really into this skater called Chris Jocelyn. Not knowing he was gonna be there, he came, and it was so crazy.
That's awesome.
I had him sign my iPhone and everything.
Your
It was
iPhone?
great. I was like, yeah, I didn't care. I was like, dude, I
Yeah.
got his signature on my
Hell
iPhone. You
yeah.
know, it was crazy to me as a kid.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was so dope.
How old were you?
Now?
No,
Oh, how
how
old
old-
was I?
yeah.
I think I was going on 14. I was 13.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that was the first time seeing a pro, and I was the eighth grader. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. So we're gonna start wrapping up here pretty soon. I want to get to the last portion of my little set of questions I usually ask. What are some of the things that you learned from skating and that you can take towards just your future?
With skating, I think it's all about having fun. I mean, yes, some people take it serious. Like I do take it sometimes serious when it comes down to getting my clips and stuff like that. But one thing I learned is when it comes down to competition, I don't think like aiming for first is what you should be doing. I mean, yes, who doesn't want to win a competition, you know what I mean? But I think like it's more about just having fun and going out and doing what you do, seeing your friends skate, seeing other people skate that you don't know from other towns, other cities.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one big thing about skateboarding is just have fun. Like I wouldn't want to consider it a sport. It's more of a hobby. I think about it as something that gets me out of stress. If there's something that's going on at home, something going on with school, anything, you know what I mean? Like something that's been on my mind, I go skate and that's something that helps me let it out. But dude, just have fun.
For sure.
Basically, there's not really more to say than that.
So looking back to yourself, young skater, what are some of the things that you would tell yourself, I guess, to get you ready for the future?
Don't listen to your mom when she tells you not to go somewhere. Just do it. Well, maybe that sounds kind of bad, but really, I wish like there was times where I would get invited on skate trips with the older kids, and they weren't bad kids at all. Like they were just skaters, just like me, but just older and more matured.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, "Dude, like you want to go to Fresno?" I'd be like, "Of course I want to go to Fresno and skate."
Yeah.
But my mom, she just wasn't ready for me to go out and about, and I
Yeah.
wish I would have just. I
Right.
mean, it does seem bad, but I wish I would have just been like, I'm going. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go without telling her. But I really missed out on a lot of opportunities. I think if you got an opportunity in front of your face, bro, grab it. Like if you don't, like you're not gonna have it again. So that's something I would tell myself is just take more opportunities.
Awesome. So there's a certain question I've been asking ever since episode 10. It's kind of like tugs at your heartstrings a little bit, but how do you want to be remembered when everything's all said and done?
That is kind of hard to answer, but I just want to be remembered as someone who is humble. I do want to be remembered as a skater because like I think it's cool. I think it's always going to be cool.
Yeah.
It's going to evolve even more. I would say I want to be remembered as someone who's just outgoing and who gives back, even though I can't do it right now, but I do eventually want to be remembered as that, and someone who is just cool skater, someone who's cool, someone who you can come talk to, and someone you can just come hang out with. Really, I just want to be remembered as a good person.
Awesome, man. Well, is there anything else you want to add? Maybe something I've missed or anything?
Not much. I mean, if anything, it's just not coming to my mind. But I am grateful that you came to this podcast and you chose me for it.
Oh, man, I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule.
Yeah, I mean, today you caught me on a good day, man.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't going to do anything after work, so this was something that was a part of my schedule now.
That's awesome, man. Well, you're always going to Fresno, huh?
Recently, I have been going. I went to go meet a girl recently.
Okay,
But yeah, I do go to Fresno a lot because I've been going to skate I've been having to go for appointments, doctor appointments with my heart and stuff like that. So,
Got it.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I won't get into too much detail about that,
No,
but
it's okay with me, man.
I'll be praying for you, man. Honestly, I
Yeah.
will. So anything else that you want to add? Want to shout yourself out?
If anything, man, just go follow me on Instagram and go watch my videos. If you like them, if you don't, you don't. You know, it's just for you to watch, to have fun looking at. Maybe just be like, wow, that was a cool song or some cool skating, but it's not that serious. If you don't want to, it's fine with me.
Awesome, man. Well, appreciate it once again. I will be having his info in the description below. Thank you guys so much. We'll catch you on the next episode of the podcast.